I'm not going to say I regret having more chill weekends / taking the weekends off, because I'm pretty hungry at this point. Like, much hungrier than I was at any point yesterday. It's kind of funny. Can you tell I also brushed my beard? Look how fluffy it is. See that? Look how insane this thing is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Whenever you're watching this, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the... where I am trying to go from this back to this by, well, in 4 weeks, basically. And we got some work to do, so subscribe to follow along and comment if you think I can or can't. Okay, so it is 7 o'clock. I've already gone to the gym. I woke up at about 5:15, and I, didn't want to record right when I woke up, so I just got ready, got on the bus, went to the gym, came back, here we are. So I've already lifted, we hit back. Surprisingly, still getting 3 sets of 4 with weighted pull-ups with 35 extra pounds. So that's pretty good. And then my back is not quite where I want it to be, so I just did some lightweight rows to, stretch out, really, more than anything else. Didn't want to do any weight, didn't really want to do a bunch to get a pump going, just because still recovering and I don't want to push it. And then I did some arms, 55s for a few sets of 5, and then 60-pound barbell curls, or whatever those are called. So, workout done. Now I need to weigh in and physique check. I goofed a little bit, unfortunately, and when I got home from the gym, I drank some water, and probably too much. So the weigh-in yesterday was 187.8, and I was hoping today to be like 187.5, 0.4-ish. It's probably going to be 187.8 again. We'll see. But I did just drink water, so, But, anyways, let's get to the weigh-in, and then we'll do the physique check, and then we'll move on with the day. Calibrating. Okay. Probably going to be the same as yesterday. Ooh, okay. A little bit. Okay, so considering that we just drank some water right before that weigh-in, pretty much, and I also forgot that last night I did have some pasta and an extra popsicle. Considering those factors, still down 0.2 pounds after being fasted, so like recuperating a little bit, still being down 0.2 pounds. I can't be mad. I do wish that it was a 170, I can't say the number for some reason, 187.4. That's what I still was hoping for, but what you gonna do? It is Thursday. It's our last day of the week with 4 walks, and then we have Friday, which will be 3. So I'm hoping that Saturday morning I'll have broken 187, probably around 186.8 at this current pace, which would be good. I would be down with that. I totally forgot also that we do have people visiting this weekend again. Luckily nothing like event oriented, it's just some friends visiting, so I should be able to stick at least as good to the diet as I did last weekend. If we can stick to our, completely to the diet, which who knows, then I might even be able to break into 186 flat by the start of next week, which would be really nice, because after this week, we have 4 weeks left, basically, and for 186, the original goal is basically 170, that would be 50 pounds, but currently, I'm about as lean. Like, obviously, I still have some chub. I'm not lean, but I'm currently about as lean as I was at, 177. I actually just got some I'm currently this week getting Snapchat memories of when I did a week-long fast. It wasn't part of the YouTube or the cut or anything. It was just after I like kind of fattened up a little bit, and then I had to go to a wedding, and then I was like, I'm just gonna fast for a week because why not try it? And I was 177 on the last day of the fast, and I looked about like this. Maybe I'm a little bit more chub. I like definitely slightly, but not crazy. So I'm thinking if in 4 weeks, which would be 3 pounds a week average, which sounds ridiculous. If in 4 weeks we can lose 12 pounds, which just fuck me, that sounds rough. Because we've been realistically averaging 2.5 pounds a week, which I guess if I tightened up on the weekends for the next 4 weeks, then that would be doable, I guess. But either way, get down from currently 187 to 175. I think I would be totally satisfied with that body weight and physique. I mean, we are leaning up. There is abs starting to show, not like separated abs, but there's something there. This is like off-season fat bodybuilder abs. The back is already kind of looking crazy, which is cool. Arms are starting to look cooler, shoulders and everything. So we're starting to look cool again. But we do need to continue things being a bit tighter for the remainder of the next 4 weeks. So this weekend's going to be really sunny, really hot. So I'm going to be outside is the plan a lot. Hopefully a lot of walking in the park, at the beach. Maybe just a hike somewhere. So we'll see if we can make something happen in the next month. I also, one thing that sucks hardcore is in 2 weekends, or the third weekend from this weekend, will be me and my friends are all going to Santa Barbara, which is where we lived a few years ago, to visit and do some fun stuff. And I do not plan on dieting during that. I do not. So I might have to do like a 3-day fast in response to that from the Monday through Wednesday. At least a 2-day fast, at least, but maybe even a 3-day. So we'll see how that goes, but that's for later. Anyways, it's time for me to get ready for work, and we'll start walking. We got 4 walks a day, and only 1 coverage for now. So hoping my day doesn't go super long. We'll see though. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you at walk 1. Walk number 1 has begun. I'm actually starting this chat right when I start the walk because I had a thought and I didn't want to lose it. So to get 3 pounds a week from the start of next week to the end of the cut, I realized I need to lose essentially 0.5 pounds a day the whole time. Obviously 7 days a week, so really it's 0.5 pounds for 6 days, which maybe or hopefully would account for this less loss on weekends if I'm really strict. So I just don't get as much movement in on the weekends. But yeah, 0.5 pounds a day for the next 4 4 weeks. Sounds a little brutal. I think it's doable. On our good weeks, we've been averaging 2.5 pounds a week, 2 to 2.5 pounds a week. So it's not that much worse. And really all it means is being strict on the weekends. But like thinking about it like that, especially with how I've already lost quite a bit, that's a grind. That's a real grind. So what I'm kind of banking on is the fasts, honestly, and especially after the fasts, not having any extra calories. Like last night, I did have that pasta. I did have an extra popsicle, and while that doesn't seem like a lot, potentially, I mean, I don't know how much like oil is used in the pasta, how much cream, additional fat, whatever, plus the additional carbs. I mean, it was 3 good mouthfuls, so that adds up. Plus a popsicle, another 60 calories. Could be another 400 or 500 calories. So those types of things I need to not do. Even though I'm really hungry and really depleted, I need to just stick to the regular diet so that I can reach that. Hold on, I'm gonna keep going. This is loud. I think we can pretty safely say that 48 hours, 45 to 50,000 steps, and at least one, but hopefully 2 lifts in between meals, we can say that I'll lose a pound of fat. So really, it's 1.5 to 2 pounds, 2 pounds really, split between 4-5 days. So that's honestly a little bit more manageable than I was originally freaking out about, but still a lot and still hard. So, you know, it's going to be a grind, but we're definitely going to be relying heavily on those. And with that weekend coming up, definitely going to have to do at least 2 days, but potentially 3 days fasted. I mean, if I ate Sunday night, then wouldn't eat Monday, wouldn't eat Tuesday, wouldn't eat again until Wednesday night, that would be 72 hours. So basically 3 days fasted between meals, not like fully, because really you'd want to like sleep through the night. But, you know, it's as good as it's going to get, I think, realistically speaking, without completely zapping myself and being more, like, leading into more potential of having a binge or something afterwards. So, I don't know. I think we can make it work, but it's going to be hard. We just got to game plan it, tighten up, and not fall off. And we'll be good. We'll get there. So, yeah. I'm not going to say I regret having more chill weekends / taking the weekends off, because like at the start of this cut, I made it clear that I'm still going to live life and do stuff, and on the weekends is when I live life and do stuff. So I don't regret it, but definitely threw a wrench. It has thrown a wrench in the progress speed. So we're paying the price, but we can get there. I'm able to grind pretty hard, so I think we can make it happen. I just got to be mindful of it every day. But yeah, anyways, that's it for walk 1. I'll see you at walk 2. And just like that, we are on walk number 2. We're actually doing a walk number 2 where we did walk number 3 yesterday, which is kind of nice. This location gets really busy in the afternoon, but in the morning, it's pretty chill. Kind of have the whole place to yourself, sort of. So that's nice. Also, I forgot my client keys in my house when I left my walk 1 client's house, so I had to go all the way home, get my keys, and then come back. So I'm a little late to the day, so probably not going to be ending at 4:15 / 5:15 today, unfortunately. But whatever. First time I've done that, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, that's all. See you at walk 3. And walk number 3 is underway. We definitely are still a little bit behind on timing for the day. The nice thing though is I only have my dogs for this route, and so drop off should be much quicker than it has been, which I think I'll be able to catch back up and hopefully get to my final walk of the day's house at a normal time, so I won't be as behind as I have been. But aside from that, feeling okay. I'm pretty hungry at this point, like much hungrier than I was at any point yesterday, which is kind of funny. And which is fine. I'm just excited for food, but it's just a few hours away, so I'm definitely starting to think about it a little bit. But hey, you know, hunger's good. Hunger means caloric deficit or something, and I'm just using those mental gymnastics to motivate me to keep moving. The route that I'm on is a different one than I do. I don't do this one very often because while it takes kind of a while, it's not that many steps, like compared to the big loop, for example. There's a lot of people that walk by. There's like tight areas where you kind of have to wait, let people pass, and some stairs and stuff that just like just things that slow you down but don't necessarily add distance. So we're at a good point starting this walk stepwise, but I don't think this is going to be quite as high of a step walk as normal, which I'm kind of fine with. I think we'll still get a little over, probably I would guess 22,000 is going to be my guess for the day. But if it's a little less, whatever. If it's a little more, hell yeah. Anyways, that's all for walk 3. I'll see you at walk 4. And just like that, we're on the last walk of the day. Definitely really hungry. Energy's kind of taking a dip as well. That's par for the course. It's about that time. In a pretty good mood though. Like the last couple of days, I've been in a good mood, which has been really nice. I mean, I'm always in a pretty good mood, but when the sun's out, specifically like nice weather, dogs are behaving, nothing too difficult happens in the day, I just stay a little bit more chipper. So that's been nice. We've been enjoying a good mood. One thing that's interesting though is I am really craving peanut butter. I don't know why peanut butter so specifically. I don't think I'd ever craved peanut butter before. But for some reason it just sounds really, really good. I don't even think I have any, but if I do, I almost feel like peanut butter on one of those mango popsicles would be really good. Now, obviously I can't actually indulge in this because like a tablespoon of peanut butter is 140 calories or some crazy shit. Because it's just so much oil and fat specifically, but maybe this weekend I'll give myself a little grace and have a peanut butter mango bar. That just sounds amazing. But I'm also not craving, but really excited for my salad because just protein sounds delicious. Oh, I mean, maybe I'm just hungry and food sounds really good. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. We're almost done with the day. I'll see you at the salad. 197 grams of lettuce, cilantro, lime, and unfortunately, like chicken day, 396 grams. Salsa. And boom, Thursday is complete. 8:15, later again than I prefer, but whatever. Can you tell I also brushed my beard? Look how fluffy it is. See that? Look at how insane this thing is. Ridiculous. But nothing to do with today. It was a pretty good day. We got to the gym in the morning. Weighted pull-ups still happening. That's pretty lit. We got some good steps for the day. Boom. 24,000. I'm kind of missing the going to the store steps because that's what edges us over 25K. And it'd be really nice to hit 25K again. But whatever. Protein and calories for the day. Boom. Super duper duper low. I didn't add it in because I did the chronometer thing and then I took the screenshot and then I thought about it afterwards because I'm stupid. But calories is going to be off a little bit. Oh, low battery. Because I did two things. My first popsicle, I put peanut butter on it. I was craving it too much. It sounded too good. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Calories are already going to be low. I'm going to put peanut butter on it. So I put peanut butter on it. That's really good. Probably a couple hundred calories there. And then, because the calories are super low, I was like, fuck. I'm going to need a little more sustenance. I was also still like not really full after dinner. You'd be surprised the difference 150 grams of chicken makes when it comes to filling the stomach capacity. So I had about a handful of chips with salsa to finish off my salsa too. The bag says 14 chips is 210 calories. I don't know how many I had. I'm going to assume somewhere around 10. Maybe a little less, honestly, because it wasn't like a packed full handful, but it was definitely a handful. So a couple hundred calories there. So I'm probably closer to like 1,700 calories for the day. But still great. But the protein is what sucks. That's really low. And even now, I'm not as full as I would like to be at this point in the night. That kind of sucks. But whatever. I mean, I know I need to be more strict. But Fuck. Yeah. Damn it. Now I regret it. Whatever. Whatever. It's done. We gotta move on. It's gonna be a better day tomorrow. Actually, it's not. So tomorrow's Friday, and we only have 3 walks tomorrow, which kind of sucks because we already had some lower step days earlier. Lower step walks, but lower step days earlier. We've been making up today and yesterday. We've been making it up today and yesterday, but still for the week a little low. And tomorrow's only 3 walks. But I have a lot of shit I need to clean, like errand stuff I need to run. And so after work, I'm just going to try to bust as much of that out as I can. And I'll do some extra shuffling around. So maybe I'll get close to 20K, maybe. Depending on tomorrow's walks go. But we'll just have to see. Yeah. Tomorrow's for tomorrow. I get paid tomorrow. That's pretty cool. And what else should we talk about? Yeah, so calories weren't quite as low as they could have been. Probably about 5 to maybe 700 up at most. I don't think 700 calories. That's too much. But, you know, up from what it could have been. Still, though, less chicken consumed, meaning less mass in my stomach, more potential for it being digested and processed tomorrow. So what I'm hoping is tomorrow we'll see like a kind of more significant drop in weight. Because yesterday we were 187.8, today we're 187.6. Kind of hoping 187 flat for tomorrow. I think it's actually pretty doable, pretty possible. I'm going to try to get to bed and get some really good sleep and really let my body process everything. I still have a couple more things I have to do tonight, which kind of sucks, and it's already like 8:25, 8:20. So we'll see if I get to sleep by 9. We should be good. But we'll see. If we get another 0.2 pounds, we get another 0.2 pounds. But it would be nice to get a 0.5, really 0.6, and be 187. My brain's getting tired now. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Love yourselves, love each other, be kind, spread love, and if you can, grow out your beard. Because it's good for you and it's fun. Alright, see ya.